from our early college days onwards to, the small prayer.
Bro.
Thank you.
Good evening, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I have the pleasure to welcome you this great evening. At the same time, I had the honor conferred by the organizing committee and especially organizing chairman, Professor Dr. Sadasivam Coimbatore. I don't want to take much of your time because you have taken a lot of pains to reach here. And it's a pleasure for me to be with you this evening. I hope that you will enjoy these 3 days. Of course, you have a lot of ups and downs to go various places. And once again, I thank to welcome you. Thank you very much.
But there are unfortunate persons, our own classmates, they are all not with us. So we have to pay rightful tribute to them and homage to them. We have to remember them because some of our classmates passed away long ago, 20 years, 30 years ago. Some of our classmates passed just. Mumtaz Begum died very recently, 1 month ago. This year alone we have lost 2 or 3 people. So let me, what I could collect, I tried my level best to collect the persons who have died and their photographs, and I think let us go through. So these are our friends, all of you can recollect Yal Ganesh, the germination of our batch. That is how most of us and most everyone who has seen him will know how handsome he was. And he was a charming man, always had very good friendship with everybody. He had a bright career, but unfortunately, I think, I don't know exactly, within 5 years of early practice, due to some mysterious reasons, we lost him, Yal Ganesh. And Prayaninda Seema, I think this name may be familiar to, may not be familiar to women classmates, but male classmates will know Prayaninda Seema very well. I think Firdausi may recall the word that Gopalan told me. What he told Gopalan, Prayaninda Seema, you are debonded from the class. When he wanted to send him away from the class for some mischievous event, that is Prayaninda Seema. Of course, Ayyar Swami, all of us know, such a nice gentleman who moved with us. And of course, we also lost him in the early part of our life. Sulaiman, the star of our classmate. In first year, evidently, obviously, without being in school, and his fluency in English, his brilliance, something, he was always a brilliant student. He was a medalist in gynecology, if I remember correctly. Great boy. So such a very good man, a great friend of a group, our Somo and everybody. He was the first man to introduce Baila. Baila to, we all know, don't know what is Baila in medical. I would request Tangapandian not to raise his voice on any occasion. Please, unless I call you, please. So, we have lost Sulaiman also. He has been, a natural, a brilliant man, most brilliant man in our class. Ambrose, I don't know much about him. I think some of the first year friends may know Ambrose. Subraj, again, he went to US there and served there, and he married Dr. Janakammal's sister there. And again, he died there itself. We don't know how and when he died, but it happened in US. And Muniandi, again, a low profile man, not making much of noise, but most of us know Muniandi is a calm gentleman. And Chinnan, we always used to be compared with Periyatambi. In our class, there were two people, Chinnan and Periyatambi. So, I remember that he worked in Vodan Chatra. After finishing my MS, I wanted to get a transfer to Leela, to Vodan Chatra. Secretary, the officers. Unfortunately, he was shifted from Vodan Chatra to some other place. He was there, but after some time, we lost him. Due to some reasons, we lost him. And on the other side, you see Padma. Where is that? Padma. Can you please put down the light, please? I told you to put down the front lights. Astonishing. Probably few people spoke fluent English there, Sulaiman and Padma, people like that. That's why our Somo, he sent from somewhere else and he gave the picture. And there's picture of the central Mallika, Beatrice Mallika. It's again, taken out from my first year photo or somewhere. Somebody sent a photo of it. And we also don't know how and where she died. Mallika, one of the charming girls of our batch, if I not, you all accept it, you know. And then Krishna from Tekanagar. He was a BC graduate and he was there in SPM department and finally he Sattam. Rangasamy is my benchmate. Rangasamy, Rasuldi, Sachivel, Sarasivam, we are benchmate in physics class. We can't change the numbers. 79, 80, 81. I know my number is 81 to even today. Such a important man. And this is Abdul Aziz. He will never miss the 5 prayers during his even college days. We used to go to Rajaji Park for combined study and all. His father was the chief executive engineer in Madurai Corporation at that time. And Lalita, very vociferous, rather always talk very often. Everybody knows she is very talkative also. I'm just telling, remember her personality. She had a very important post in SPM, Public Health. But since she was there in Uti, she asked me, any what you want, I will do it. So such an important person. And Haimavati, I think women classmates will know Haimavati. I don't know personally much about Haimavati, but all of us know. Boys will remember, no boys will forget the women classmates at that time because and Paul Vanilla. It's a story, big story. My right hand man. I don't know. Today, if Som permits me, I will just narrate what has happened to him. He was first year classmate with us. He passed, headed by Mohammed Ali, Somu, Thirumalai, me, Jairam, Krishnamurthy, a small group saw that he was supported till he finished his course. He was made a graduate, and personally I saw that he is married to one of the families that I know, and he was my Indigenous MD and joined me in Coimbatore Medical College. Anesthetist, he became the professor, and he was my always. I was having a fairly good practice in those days. He was my anesthetist. With Paulanath not available only, I will call Paul. And Paulanath's wife, Valli, is known to many of our close friends. Unfortunately, he and me fixed the marriage for my daughter. He accompanied me. And next month, even before the marriage, he died because of cardiac attack. People used to, for me personally, such a time all of us could not do this second year histology, diagrams, anatomy diagrams. You will do for me, for us, most of the people for us. Such a man we lost in 98, in the year 98. Thangavel, of course, is a very strong man of those days. He went to army for a short time. He had the opportunity to attend our batch meet at Ooty. He was the Shankar Narayanan, very close friends of Parvanu, probably Tirumali knows, very close associate. And he was a professor of ophthalmology. Yes. And we lost him. But when he was professor, he died. Yes. And the other gentleman, Paul Raj, Karunanidhi, Munyangi, trials always in our days. Paul Raj was a professor of ENT at Tanjavur Medical College. Karunanidhi,
Saraswati.
yes, Saraswati, still alive, but she has some bad medical history. Karunanidhi attended our Ooty meet. He confided to me at that time that he was suffering from asthma, liver, and I was already a surgeon doing liver sections and all and those ways. Not me, I thought there are very good surgeons available in the state for liver section. He never accepted for that, but after 6 months he succumbed to hepatoma liver. Always very jovial person, nice gentleman, and Ganapati Rajan.
Oh, Tunkasivan.
Yes, your place. Tenkasi man, Ganapati Rajan, very charmful boy in those days. Yes, and he is called as A.S. Rajan. Of later he changed his name, and he was a physician at Chennai, and he was the one who attended Ooty meet, Kodaikanal meet, and also Kutralam meet. In Kodaikanal, he was telling us in the open meeting that I will not be alive for the next batch meets. Please arrange the next meeting as early as possible. We lost him very early. Abdul Aziz and Rajan frankly told in the meeting that they will die shortly and arrange the next meeting. And attend all the get-togethers, whether it is all our local meetings, whether it is Malaysia or in Sri Lanka, with the stick he used to attend. That was his great spirit of comradeship, friendship. He is very particular about that. We lost him, and COVID has consumed him. Please remember, he died of COVID at that time. And Sivakumar Babu was ophthalmologist. Yes, ophthalmologist. Yes, he was very always jovial man. He used to write my Roman Yanke and Sivakumar Babu exchanged a lot of messages at that time. And he is no more with us. Kasi was my classmate in American College PUC, and subsequently he joined us, and he was working in Coimbatore Medical College as assistant professor. But before his promotion, but he has joined late in service, so he could not get his professorial post. Finally, we lost him 3 years ago, and his son is working in Pollachi, and me and for those who knows, we all went there to his house, Sasharika. Again, one of our that time old classmate who used to attend all the get-together, and she could not attend. She was there in even in Sri Lanka meeting. Yes. After that, we lost her. Yes. Funny Selvam from Teni or Puri? Rajabhai. Yes. Yes. He approached me about a year or 2 years ago. Sada, I am having such a medical problem. He had periampullary cancer. And Meenakshi Mission, they told we are already you are 80, no major surgeries. But he asked me my advice what to do. Whether I go to, he was particular that he should undergo surgery for that. And he wanted to go to Jagannath, one of the famous surgeon in Mumbai. But can we do it here? Then, of course, in Coimbatore, it's a mecca of all advanced surgeries. My friend Palanidevu operated robotic and triple surgery was done to him. But within a year, he succumbed to the metastatic disease. I know I was in constant touch, his son was in constant touch with me till he died. My dear friend, Murugesan, my right hand man, me and Murugesan, thickest friends. If at all I call somebody with Poda Vada, because only Murugesan, he used to come to me, he will say that I am going to beat you. You will beat me. Such kindness we had, such close relation here. And you know, he is one of the most helpful men. From Coimbatore, if I tell something, you will see that it is done and call me. Once I lost this coat in the airport. I left it, I called him. From month he went to the airport and then collected it. And when I went there next time, he gave it to me. Such a devoted friend. And you know, he is a very philanthropic. Most of you know that he is conducting a monthly charitable trust meeting at Nagan Kanaru. I have attended his marriage, brother's marriage at that time. Brother's marriage. I also attended his marriage at Madurai, Chennai, under the, in the presence of late Kamaraj Nada. He is such a close associate of that family. We lost him. That is, he too was consumed by COVID. We heard from Somo that she also is no more with us. And if you want a Professor Nagarajan, always he was fond of that title, Professor Nagarajan. So, of course, that is his passion. All of us are professors. A great professor. Chandru is a great professor. My friend Shakti, Thirumalai, and yes, Madurai, if I miss, I'm sorry warning, and Jairam, including me. We all held posts until head of the department for many, many years, but he was always fond of it. If you miss a professor, he will just get irritated. He will correct it, put it as professor. But it's a great personality. The